How on a day, my beautiful and amazing people. I salute you according to that time, depending on when and that they're listening to us. I welcome you to this beautiful day with another bongalicious information. My people, now well done, my people, now welcome. Wonder shall never end. My people, when I dey hear it, what we dey hear. Yul Edochie is showcasing another thing that many people don't understand again in Asaba. It is no longer news that Yul Edochie is now permanently residing in Asaba. What I mean by permanently residing is that he has not left Asaba for consistently 2 months, going to 3 months right now, meaning that he actually don't want to be with Judy again, or he's actually want to deceive people believing that he doesn't want to be with Judy again. Whatever it is, we'll see the outcome later. But the one that is shocktalizing everybody now, causing some this thing is Yul Edochie's consistent Yul Edochie's consistent complaint about Judy Austin and about how he had missed out so many things within a few years now. You actually want people to believe that he was charmed by Judy, or he was, yes, actually charmed. Let me use the word charmed by Judy. You actually want everybody to believe that he was not acting whatever he was doing with his senses, that Judy actually was keeping him in a trap or in a chain or in a bottle or whatever anybody is saying. He actually wanted the information of the charm, information of this thing to continue, because Judy had been with Yul for 3 years now, and Yul Edochie has nothing to show for it. This Queen birthday plus Queen beauty launch in UK had been an eye-opener to Yul Edochie, because they say Yul Edochie was talking to his colleagues, and one of the colleagues, one of the Nollywood actors, was explaining to them the depth of Queen business globally, the extent it has reached, the strength of that business, how formidable it is. And they were trying to analyze launching a product, a brand in UK, making it a UK brand, meaning that Queen now has a UK brand. And they were now saying that Queen is now part of designers brand. You cannot talk about QM. You cannot talk about QM in cosmetics, as you have Victoria's Secret, you have Queen Beauty. As you have VS, you have QM. So they were trying to say what that means to Queen and what it means to her future. That means there will be a series of products under QM Beauty. And while they were discussing, they are analyzing the implication of that, the impact of it, and everything. Yul Edochie was there listening. Yeah, because he actually started the program, the discussion, and they were just gisting and talking. And Yul Edochie bent down and didn't know when he said, I have just wasted my years. I have just wasted my years. Actually, he was not talking about what he lost losing Queen, but he was talking about what he lost these years. He's not with Queen. Yul Edochie now opened up and told them that while he and Judy were dancing and trying to annoy or anger Queen, trying to drag Queen or raise dragging on Queen by the followers, Queen was busy building her brand. They are catching crews on social media. They are there fighting and chasing cloud. And this woman was somewhere building her brand, and they don't know. He said one of the things he doesn't appreciate in this whole game is that Queen turned everything to her favor and turned them all against him. He said that's one of the things that makes him angry. How can all of them be in the same game? All of them are there, Judy and himself and Queen. Why he and Judy are on social media dancing, Queen is building a brand. That is one of the shocking part of it. And he said somebody told him this thing before and he didn't recognize or believe it. He didn't understand what the person is saying. The person said, you guys are dancing on the social media while your wife, legal wife, are building her brand. The time Premier was in UK launching her product. But he didn't see it as anything. That's all this why these things are happening. It was to him like a film trick. He doesn't believe something was going on. He thought that all those things are organized things. Organizing a program in UK, or that all those things are organized, renting people, bringing people around just to make him and Judy to be scared or to be jealous. And that is why whenever he does it, he and Judy will go and repeat their own. They were just trying to do it, believing that that's exactly what Premier is doing. But the way this woman is throwing around millions right now, the way the woman is, manipulating millions, manipulating products is what he personally do not understand. My people not be smart, They have told you the Edochie before in Asaba not to be disturbing them with the story of Premier. Recently, Yul Edochie is now flaunting around his friends. Everywhere he sees his friends, he talk about Premier, talk about the success of Premier. Some people are believing that the guy is jealous. The guy is jealous, regretting that maybe he had lost this money that Premier has now would have been their money, and he would have had shares in them. And the product Premier is selling now, he would have been a CEO of that product, and his name would have been there. And everything Premier makes, the glory would have gone to him as Yul Edochie, as he used to be before. Nobody knows Premier. Everybody know him as the celebrity. But now Premier's name is even higher and louder than him. And that is a problem to you. My people no be smart, They say they are trying to get you, the Edochie, to stop talking about Premier, because they say the woman that was sharing, the guy that was sharing about Premier's success was doing it in order to make him jealous and make him angry. But they were so shocked that when they said that he keyed into it instead of being angry and was only saying he wasted his years. So people are now beginning to realize that Yul Edochie regrets these 3 years he has been with Judy Austin, because he thought or he believes that those years would have been better for him if he had put them well. And that is true. Premier converted those years into business success. And today, she's a millionaire, a billionaire, dashing people millions worth 50, 100 million. And it doesn't touch her. She gave 200 people 200 bags of rice, 10 kg bags of rice. And it was nothing to her. She gave every woman that was available a sanitary pad. It was nothing to her. She gave cosmetics to people. He gave all the children that came there Xander Kiddies Things products. Though that one was donated by this billionaire MD, Chris Ezenwa. But it doesn't take anything out of her. She was just doing some beautiful things, some big things and beautiful things, so free, so cheap, so that if it's nothing to her. And that is what is making people to believe that Yul Edochie actually lost. In all this game, Yul lost massively. Because Judy has nothing to lose. Judy only catch cruise, enjoy herself, and achieve her aim. And her aim is to be the wife of Yul Edochie, to kerewa you, to answer Edochie attached to her name, and have kids that have Edochie blood. And she achieved that. It was only women already had lost her marriage, lost her kid, lost her everything, but she's now fallen back into pecking order. She's now one of the biggest businesswomen you have online. She's so great, she's so good, and she's making a lot of money because a lot of her products are going on social media. People are ordering every day. So she didn't lose much, even though she lost something. But Yul has nothing to gain. Yul lost his marriage. Yul lost his son. Yul lost the relationship he had with his kids. Yul lost his career. Yul lost his name. Yul lost his integrity. Yul lost everything. And that's what they are telling him. Oh boy, now you lose pass. Now you lose past everybody for this whole game. What did you gain? Thank God for your wife, your legally married wife. She has turned it to her advantage and is making a lot of money. She has massive group of people behind her. You, rather, what you have are enemies around you. Judy has nothing to lose. You are the only one that lost everything. You lost everything. My people no be smart, you know. They say the thing is doing you the share like saying a film. And that's why some people still believe it. Be like saying, and now with that bottle break, we in come out. But I tell you personally, you the Edochie has a lot to tell us because I don't know why I don't believe that it was charm that was working on him. I believe he consented to all these things consciously. I believe he consented to everything he did with Judy consciously, just because he wanted to take everything from Queen May. It was his bad lifestyle, insincerity, adulterous life he wanted to service that led him into the trouble he find himself. It was not Judy completely. Judy is part of it. Judy wanted Yul Edochie, and Yul gave her the opportunity, and Judy take advantage of it. But Yul is to be blamed in everything that happened to him because he was the one that took the decision. It wasn't Judy. Yes, Judy asked him to announce her. Yeah, but it's not by force. He didn't announce Judy under gunpoint. Some people will say he announced Judy because of the influence of charms. But I will tell you, not every time that charms catches a man. Yul Edochie is naturally a bad man. I tell you, people say he's a good man, he's a good man. I don't believe. Because charms know they catch big good men like that. Because there must be some good things they will do that will help to, remove the charm from them. But when you see a man that is bad, you give him the charm. The charm only works on what is inside him. And that's why you see you dancing every day. These are the things he had in mind. He had been having the mind of competing with Queen May, having the mind of doing Queen May something, and had been looking for opportunities. So as soon as the thing came, he worked on what is already built for it. The charm worked on the road you had built in his heart against May. And that is why everything's catalyzed. My people not be smart, you know. It is quite unfortunate that now Yul is saying I lost all. Now Yul is saying I wasted 3 years. Now Yul is saying I am the one that lost more than anybody. Now Yul is saying I am the only loser. Whether he's the only loser or he's the only one that lost, you cannot count yourself as the only one that lost because Queen May lost her business, lost her kid, lost her life, lost her marriage, lost it all. If not the grace of God have rebounced her, it would have been a serious issue for everybody who know her before to recognize her. You really dealt with Queen May, with Judy. That is why, even as information is flying around that Yul Edochie is seeking forgiveness or reconciliation with May, in case the court case ends, they can still see and greet and everything. It is subject to Queen May's acceptance. Yeah, because if I were May, I don't have any problem with you as far as I'm concerned, but I'm not going to do anything with you. Even the kids, you can have access to them when you want, but I have no business with you because what Queen May passed through in the hand of Yul Edochie and the entire Edochie is because the Edochies knew what happened and nobody told Queen May and nobody stood with her when the issue happened and nobody was supporting her. Everybody was a man's word. That's what the man wants. Oh, that's what your husband wants. Please tolerate him. Please tolerate him. Nobody cares about how May felt or how she was feeling at that time when she rejected the polygamy. Nobody cared about what that will result to her if you force her into what she says no, whether she may buy after 2 or 3 days. Nobody's interested. The only thing is let it be that what the man wanted was what happened. It was a very serious issue, and that woman passed through a lot. So she coming right now to begin to as if you are regretting your years, the years you use and punish the woman, the years you were dancing Chukwa Love Camp, the same year you come to tell us that was your best year. Now you are coming to tell us. You told us that 2023 or 2022 rather was your best year. I think that's what you said. That same year you lost your son was your best year. It was crazy. It was crazy. The same year was your best year. You know? So what do you want anybody to say? That's 2023. You came out and tell us that 2023 is your best year. You lost Chinedu Bernard in 2022, lost your son in 2023, and you said 2023 is your best year. What do you want anybody to say? And they are telling us you don't know what you're saying or what you're doing. I don't know what motivated you to live your life like that. I don't know what pushed you into what you were doing. But the thing is that all these things you are doing now, you is a mamsi. You never regretted anything. And you didn't even know whether you lost anything or not because you're saying you lose or you didn't lose. Just because you heard that May give 50 million naira. Just because you heard in Dallas now, as we speak now, the Dallas Trade Fair has ended. They have moved to New York where Premier Beauty product will be sold. They went from Houston, Texas to they went from Houston to Dallas, from Dallas to they're not going to New York. You understand? These are areas, they are covering cities in America. They went to Atlanta also. They went to Atlanta, from Atlanta to Houston, from Houston to Dallas, from Dallas now to New York. That is 4 states. They are going to sell Premier Beauty products in the US. And when you remember all those things, you know that this woman has already made it and is still going to make it. They were on November 30th, they were in Canada, you understand? And they were from London to Manchester, from Manchester to London, from London to Canada, from Canada to Birmingham, from Birmingham to Atlanta, Atlanta to Houston, Houston to Dallas, Dallas to New York. You see, this is how these women are moving around. Even when Premier was not proper, it was not personally in US. The product is going from city to city, from state to state, and she's making her cool money. And these are what you remember. You say you lost. It's not that you lost what you would have made, but you lost what Queen May would have made for you. I know. We know how it is. CEO extraordinary. That was what you used to call her. She makes a lot of money for you. But at the end of the day, you went and fed Emeka that this woman is poor. She doesn't have money. It was you. And every day she keeps proving you wrong. The same woman that doesn't have money, the same woman that she said could not pay the lawyer, could not pay a maker. I don't know why people don't know how to lie. You said she cannot pay you. You even offer services free, but she's paying a son who is representing her. I don't know how you can put that together. And now she gave her 50 million naira as a charity. I don't know how much there would have been to your salary if you actually wanted to be paid, if you feel you were not paid well. That's why people believe that what led you out of Prime's this thing is greediness. What led Emeka out is greediness. So the same you, the Edochie, that went to tell Emeka that Prime does not have money, is the same you that's crying that he lost all from what Prime would have made. Because I understand where you are going. Prime would have made a lot of money for you, and you will be taking time, enjoying yourself, eating the money, and at the end of the day, you will still agree with Judy, and you people will be, will be dragging the woman on social media. I know that what the problem of you, the Duce, is that most of their friends are now coming down. Who had believed that Chief Jenny and Vox Jen will celebrate Queen May on her birthday? You can't cover success for forever. I know their conscience are pricking them. Very soon, everybody will confess and denounce Judy and you. Very soon, people will denounce Judy and you. And at that time, we will now understand how everything is. My people no be smart, When I see him, Yul Edochie is pretending to be regretting the years he stayed with Judy Austin, that it's a wasted years. Wasted. Yul Edochie calling the years he stayed with Judy as wasted years. Do you believe that? The same guy that comes to when Queen enters business class to go and do a program in Dubai during the International Women's Day of 2024. Yul Edochie went to Asaba Airport with Judy and was walking around the airport runway, trying to let people know that they were also at airport. Queen was going to Dubai and they were at Asaba. All of them na Baba, Dubai, Asaba. Jesus, you don't do sha. My brother, you don't do sha. You too do. But that is the result you're getting now, is because when Queen was traveling to Dubai, traveling to the UK, building connections, went to China, went to Vietnam, building connection. You were going from one place, one city to the other, one hotel to the other, dancing from one page of social media to the other, one hotel to the other, doing skits. That is what you're doing with Judy, and thinking that you're using your skill to drag Premier. But at the end of the day, you are no longer a pastor, you are no longer a native doctor, you are no longer an atheist. There is no place they can call you now, you answer. You are everything and you are nothing. That is just that. You are everything and you are nothing. My people no be small thing. They say today in Asaba, Yul Edochie was discussing with a group of people at the site. Instead of him to sustain the discussion they are having, he only raised the discussion about Queen May. And when they were giving a positive vibe about Queen May, what she's doing and how she has become so great, he wanted to talk them down and started crying that she has lost all. What he would have made from Queen May, he lost. He couldn't give any account of anything. Now Queen is eating the money alone, and this is the money that both of them would have been enjoying. My people, now so they just reach out there. I say make a touch light and wait on. Like and share this video, and God will bless you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to do so. All our students subscribers will say, "Now, well done, my people. Now, welcome." Please, you can super thank us, you can super chant us, and God will bless you. Make gonna have a nice day. Bye.